All right, so welcome to our info session for the Sustainability Entrepreneurship Challenge. It will start next week, and I think I'll go through a little bit of the details of what we're looking for here, right? So the general idea is, there, my mouse does work. The overall idea of this challenge is that we will ask student teams to design a product or an app that helps with sustainability. It could be sustainability on campus, that obviously would be the best, but any other sustainability as well, right? Anything that we can increase sustainability is good. So you will design that product or app, and then you'll also conduct market research and develop a business plan for it. The idea behind this is that this should be something that you think might actually be ready for commercialization, right? Something that you could bring forward and actually create a business out of, right? So this is supposed to be a little more than just kind of a game, right? There should be a little more involved in that. And so we're thinking about teams of 3 to 4 students. The idea is that those teams should be mixed. So it should be a mix of engineering and management students, right? So engineering on the one side, and then RIM, retail, and business on the other side. Obviously, it doesn't have to be a 50-50 mix, especially not if it's 3 people. But if it's 4 people, right? If it's 3 business people and or three management people and an engineer, or the other way around, where it's even, that's completely fine. That's kind of up to you guys. We'll have a deadline to sign up is this coming Wednesday, right? So you have a couple more days to figure this out. You are going to sign up as individuals, so not necessarily as teams. But if you do have a team already in place, right? If you've been kind of talking to people and you have a set of 3 or 4 people together that is a mix of different disciplines, then you can put that down and say, like, hey, we're all signed up, we all want to be a team, and then we'll as much as possible, we'll try to put people together on teams. I thought there was going to be a link for the sign up in the chat, but I don't see one yet. Let me see. Got another couple people joining here, but no link yet. If we don't have a link, then you can always just email me. Most of you have me in class, so you have my name and my email address. If not, I can at least put that in the chat here. Put that in. All right, so that is my, that's not a comma, of course, that's a period. So that's for anybody who wants to sign up. And then we will, once we get the contestants, I guess, together, right, then we'll announce the teams on Friday, and you can go forward from there. So again, if you already have a team set together, then just as you're signing up, just make sure that you note that so that we can put that all together. Seems we're, there we go. We even have the political science class on here now. Excellent. Okay, thank you, Dr. Hogan, for correcting that mistake. Right, so this would be the teams. And then we have a couple important dates. Of course, the deadline to sign up, as I said, is this Wednesday. Then the teams will be announced on Friday. And then the big one is that on Monday, so next Monday, at 7 p.m., so that we don't interfere with political science this time around, we'll have kind of our kickoff event for this challenge. And we'll have a person coming in from Lubbock, from the Innovation Hub in Lubbock, and she will give us an overview of what kind of the business plan process looks like. And so they have a special software system that they suggest we use. And so she will kind of walk everybody through that process. Now, if there's people who can't make it on Monday at 7 p.m., right? So as long as a couple people from each team are there, I think we're probably good to go. So that would be the Monday. Then the Wednesday after that, we would like to get the the general idea that you have for your product or your app, right? That would be the 20th. And then our next milestones are the design of the product or app and the concept for the business plan and some initial market research. And then the fourth milestone is basically you finish your business plan and your product, right? You have an app or you have a product. That would be the Wednesday, and then on Friday in the afternoon, we'll have kind of a big get together on the gathering steps, and then we'll have kind of like a Shark Tank style judging of your products, right? So each team will come up and they will say what their product is, and they'll kind of talk about it, they'll pitch it, and then we'll have some judges there that will judge it, give you feedback on it, and think where you should be going with that. So those are the important dates. I know that a bunch of you came in late, so maybe I can skip back to the beginning, or maybe I'll wait. I'll stop here. And are there questions?
Not for now.
When did the?
I do have one tiny question, and is
Yeah.
I wasn't completely able to hear where the link is for the registration.
So right now, the link of the registration is my email address, because I wasn't provided with a link, and the person dropped out. So if you don't have my email address, it should be in the chat. Of course, if you came later, then you didn't see that, but Professor Hogan just reposted it, so that you should be able to see that. When did the political science class come in? How much did you guys miss that I should repeat? Well, apparently not very much. That's good. So again, the overall plan is that each team will come up with an idea for a product or an app and go through the full design. If you're going to do an app, then you should have an app that's running by the end of the on Wednesday, right? On the 27th. If you're planning to do a product, then it'd be great if you could maybe do a 3D printing of the prototype, something like that, right? So that we have something to actually look at. It's not just sketches on a napkin or something, right? So I would like everybody to take this serious, right? To kind of see if we can really maybe start some businesses here, get some stuff going. Well, let me jump back to the beginning. This one you don't know, but right. So again, the idea is to design a product or an app, and then you'll also conduct market research and develop the business plan. 3 or 4 students, the mix of engineering and management, right? So that we have all the knowledge that we have, and that we can kind of get people together on campus a little bit. You should sign up by Wednesday, or on Wednesday is the last day to do it. If you're going to sign up as individuals, but if you have a preference for some other people, right? If you already have a team together, then you should just note that in your application or in your sign up, and then we'll do the best that we can to get those teams together. All right, so I think that was all the recap that I wanted to do for the political science people. Are there any other questions?
No, sir.
Nobody's asking the big important question. You're all way too, yeah.
Which one?
How much prize money, right?
Ah, yes, the prize. You're all you're all too nice. You're like, oh, we'll just compete for the fun of it. So we're trying to get some prize money together. We don't have the exact figure yet. That's still negotiating with potential sponsors. Otherwise, we'll get it somewhere else. If you hear of any bank robberies around the area, then you'll know what happened. So we're trying to get some prize money together. It's not going to be tens of thousands of dollars, obviously, but it'll be a little something that we can share. We hope to have enough that we can award a first and a second prize. So I'll keep that. I'll keep you posted as we go along with those negotiations. But there should be some level of prize that's beyond your bragging rights of being the best entrepreneur on campus. Other questions?
And also having the best product, right? That's another nice thing.
Yeah. Oh yeah, of course. Right. You could hopefully go ahead and actually commercialize your product afterwards. Maybe one thing before I I see that Dr. Guillen has his hand up. So I just wanted to mention one other thing, and that is, so we're kind of looking at this as a maybe not a trial run, but kind of a start, because we know in Lubbock there are a couple of bigger entrepreneurship prizes that are going to be, or competitions that are going to happen later on in the semester and early next year. And so we're kind of hoping that if we can get some good, strong teams that are showing here, then that we could kind of get them to also compete over there for some more substantial challenges. All right, Dr. Guillen.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I just wanted to know, like, how thorough, or like what are the parameters in terms of the application or the product that we have to develop, especially considering that it's only 2 weeks and we're in the middle of midterms. Because especially for applications, there's kind of like a obstacle, that is that they can be very easily knocked off. So would that be accounted for, and would that deduct points? Like, what's going to be the point system?
So we're like, if you have a working system and there's like, you know, some eventualities that you didn't cover, and somebody, like, you know, pushes the button 3 times and that kills the system, that's not gonna be a big problem, right? We realize that this is a very short amount of time, and so you will have to like, you know, we're going to be lenient with that. Like, I'm not expecting fully polished products, right? Like either the app or the you know, 3D printed or whatever model. I don't think we can expect that in 2 weeks, right? So not even 2 weeks, you can say, right? If you're supposed to be ready by Wednesday. So my advice to you would be to try to, sorry, there's a little bit of a background noise there. So like my suggestion to you would be to kind of, you know, strive towards perfection, of course. But as an engineer on a deadline, right, you also have to learn that there's certain things that you just can't accomplish over too short of a time period, right? So I think you'll have to, the ideas would have to be simple enough that they can be achieved in a short amount of time.
And you're competing with people who have the same limitations, basically. So it's
That's true.
level playing field.
Yes, we're not going to allow any ringers to come in that are just doing that instead of anything else. Other questions? Did that answer your question, I guess?
I think we're good
I guess.
here.
Okay. Any other questions? If not, then I think we are good. Remember to send in your I think there's some feedback somewhere. So if you could send in your to sign up. I think, Dr. Guillen, I think it's if you could mute your mic, maybe. I think that's where the might be coming from. There we go. Thank you. So yeah, if there aren't any more questions, then please go ahead. Like, you know, the more people sign up for this, I think the more fun it's going to be, right? Because obviously that being fun is going to be an important part of this. If you have any questions that come up before Wednesday or anytime after that, let me know. We'll have people that can help you on the technical side, right? I think Dr. Rizvi is on the call I saw earlier. Yes, right. So she certainly is somebody who knows very well about creating apps and you know, starting the commercialization of them. So she's certainly a very good resource. I can be helpful for if you're doing like a more physical product and you need to do some 3D printing, then I'm certainly versed in that and in general, and we're engineers, so we can help with engineering questions as well. With that, I think, I see something in the chat. Okay, so just to make sure that all the political science students that are separate here, that they come back to the Zoom room when we are finished, which we will be in just a second, as that wasn't the question. All right, so I think I've taken enough of everybody's time. Anybody who wants to join should make sure to tell all your classmates and everybody else out there to come and join. Again, the more the merrier. So with that, I will hopefully hear a lot from you guys over the next couple of days.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.